Hey guys, it's Jonah. I'm sure a lot of you are wondering why you're seeing a video from me coming out. A lot of you may have saw that I made a post saying I'm stepping away from disc golf for multiple reasons. You know, obviously it's not cheap. There's not a lot of money in disc golf, and I know there's probably going to be a lot of people who disagree, but that's just how it is. I don't know what to tell you. But moving on from that, I am currently changing what I'm doing on the channel. There's going to be disc golf content in the future probably, but I'm currently switching the channel to doing projects, restoring things, mainly things with engines, kind of like a go-kart. So I got this go-kart right here. It's a Silver Fox Monaco, I think is what they call them. I don't know, all the logos are gone. The only reason I know that is because there's a logo on the steering wheel. I've never worked on a go-kart before. I'm not familiar with them at all. I got this one for absolute steal. For the ones who are wondering, I paid $250 for this go-kart, which is in really good condition. It came with two relatively new back tires, which do hold air, unlike the ones that are on it. Two new front tires, which the front tires seem like they're holding air pretty well, but that's to be continued. The engine is a Predator 212. From what I understand and what the owner told me, or the previous owner, it doesn't run. I don't know why. I didn't really ask questions. I was buying this expecting I'm going to have to put an engine in. So, like I said, a project. If you're wondering what my game plan is with this go-kart here, well, I'm thinking that the goal is to fix it up as nice as I can. New parts, make it look nice, probably paint it. And sell it for profit. See how much profit I can get out of it, and use that money to get another project, probably another go-kart of some sort, or something else. I'm not sure yet. And just make a YouTube channel around doing that. It also came with a bucket of well, the other headrest and rusty parts. So I doubt I'm gonna be using anything in that bucket, but it's there. It came with the card. So here we go. Let's unload it and start looking a little bit closer. It's a lot heavier than it looks, all right? I'm gonna put air in that tire. Okay, I haven't even broken into this thing yet, and I've just been sitting here for a moment taking a good look at it, you know, just looking at it up close. And I've already decided I'm going to Harbor Freight and buying a new Predator 212, because not only are they cheap, this one's beat up bad, and the owner told me like it doesn't run very well, which I can see from just looking at it. For example, I can't even start it unless I was willing to rig something up and take this off and try to pull start it a different way, because the pull start is broke. Another reason you saw me struggling to get this thing off the trailer, I just realized, is look at that. That chain is hitting this torque converter here, and it's like right there, perfect example. You see that? It's grabbing it. First, I'm gonna go to Harbor Freight, so I'll be back. Huh, new boxes. I haven't seen those here yet, but let's see. Look at these. Beautiful. I actually have that same setup here, these exact ones. There they are. Look at that. Beautiful. It'd be amazing to have one of these bigger ones on there. Who knows? Maybe that'll be a project for a future build. Because I was thinking about trying to get this one in there, but it's a lot bigger compared to... Here's the 212, and there's the 459 Max Performance. It's a pretty big difference in between the two. And of course, you have the beauty of them all, which that would be insane to have on that little go-kart. But yeah, today we're here to get this beauty here, brand new. This one's missing the top, but yeah, let's see. There she is right there. It looks like the pull start is in the opposite direction as the one is on the go-kart, because the one on the go-kart pulls from this direction. So I guess I'll just flip it, I guess. Quick fix it up and sell it project.
Yeah,
so
he's got him an old riding lawnmower. Craftsman? Yeah. But it's an old school Craftsman. So.
A few ones a long time ago.
Oh, hey,
so
trust me, I got some on YouTube. I'm not proud of it.
Yeah. Whatever, I guess I'll be a man and just carry it. It's not too heavy, so not nearly as heavy as the rest of the go-kart. See, that wouldn't be too bad for the top, but I gotta remember I don't have an alternator or anything for this, so that battery is just constantly being drained the whole time. So it has nothing to charge it back up other than tinder, which I will be keeping on it. All right, we're back at the shop. Here she is out of the box. Beautiful. Much better looking than the one on the go-kart. No rust at all. So what I'm doing now is I'm gonna take this engine off. Starting with the torque converter. From what I understand, there's a bolt there, bolt here. I'm gonna take this bolt off, pull that off, take the chain off in the process. First, before I do that, I'm gonna come up here, that looks like a 13 on there. I'm gonna take that off, take the belt off here. And yeah, I'll show you what that looks like when I take it off. Turns out, it has a new battery in it. And on top of that, even better, it has a whole tinder setup. Yeah, first, I gotta get down here and take those actually no, there's only 3. Well, that's wonderful. Take those 3 13 millimeters off, and yeah, I'll get back to you. Here we are. Finally got the engine off. There was a few things that caught me by surprise trying to take it off. Every time I get the top one going, the bottom one, there's a whole thing. So I'm gonna take that off, take this off too. I'm still debating if I need to replace this or what the issue is with it. I'm gonna have to, you said a spring back there? It goes right over there. I'm gonna have to take that off and put that on this one, because this one does not have a spring. I got the engine mounted on. I got the chain back on. Here it is. This absolute beauty on here. I still need to hook up the throttle cable. Still need to do that. I replaced the tension spring, or I didn't replace it, but I took it off the old one and put it on this one. For if you do get one of these Predator engines, you also have to loosen up that 10 millimeter right there, because if you don't, it'll be stiff enough where it will stick, which it kind of wants to still, so I might have to loosen that just a tad bit more. But yeah, so I put the rusty one back on, you know, as it's all I have to work with right now. But I did find another problem, which, oops, what a surprise, you may think. Well, after I took the tires off, I realized that slides back and forth. And when that chain's not on there, it goes really far back and forth. On top of that, you can't really tell too much, but this axle is warped a little bit, which, who knows, might not be that big of a deal if I fix that first. I'm gonna take off this upper part of the roll cage, and I already kind of started to scuff it a little bit, but I'm gonna probably wet sand it or possibly scuff it, and then I'm gonna paint it, repaint it black, and see how it turns out. So alright, I got some of the paint on there. It's pretty much dry for the most part right now. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot some clear on there, make it shine a little bit more, because I noticed the cart has a little bit of a shine on it, and this is just like flat black. So yeah, there we go. Alright, I got the clear put on there. Kind of went a little heavy on it, but it's alright. It's nice and shiny now instead of flat black. I'm gonna let it sit for a few hours, and then we'll put it back on. And the lights for they're working. I currently have it charging, but everything's masked off in the front. I'm not touching the back right now. I don't have enough paint for that. So yeah, let's paint it. Guys, I'm really excited with how this is turning out. I haven't finished it yet, but I got the front end done so far. It looks great. I mean, old color, what it used to look like, and with a little bit of rust here and there, and then boom. So yeah, I'm really excited with how this is turning out. All that grease off. Yeah, who knows? That I might not paint, but the rest of it, like this bar, all that down there, obviously this up here, will all be painted. My dad, he's gonna help with building the backboard for these headrests, because this one's all jacked up and this one's okay. Well, I could probably push that off if I wanted to, but when he's done with it, it should stick out a little bit further, because these are pretty far back compared to where the actual seat is, so it's not very comfortable. Yeah, also I got this. This is made for putting over exposed pipe out in the cold. So yes, I know this is not a what you call it, a pool noodle, but honestly I like this better. I got this from Home Depot. I'm gonna put this probably from here up this portion and up the bars over there, but I'm gonna also run this line, or these wires. I'm gonna run these wires through the inside of it, so there will be no zip ties. I'm gonna use electrical tape to hold that together because it just looks better. So yeah, this thing's gonna be sick. It's really turning out good. And paint, I mean, I need to look at the receipt from the exact amount I spent, but it wasn't much. I'm probably gonna call it a day for today, because I gotta wake up early. But yeah, I'm also, so the side pieces, the plastic side pieces that run along the sides here, I got those out here. I'm gonna spray them down, wash them off, because they got a bunch of dirt and stuff on them. And not to this one, but to this one, I'm probably gonna take a sander to it, sand that down some, because there obviously used to be a sticker. And yeah, I'm gonna paint these black, so these should look really good by the time I'm done with them. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now, and I'm gonna start this back up tomorrow. So for these side pieces, and just to show everybody kind of what I'm doing to the cart to paint it, these are plastic. I'm currently using a scuff pad, because that's just like the best thing you can really use for this type of plastic. You just give it a good amount of pressure. I mean, you don't have to kill it or anything. I tried cleaning it off the best I could. I'm gonna clean it again after I'm done going around it and getting all the edges and everything. What this does is it just helps the paint grip onto something. Yeah, you just go back and forth, kind of like you're washing it, but with a scuff pad. I use the red ones. They seem to be the best for this type of stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much all I'm doing to get these down, and then I spray them and let them dry. I'm probably going to tie a rope around it, or around through one of these holes, or a wire, and hold it, and then spray it. So yeah, that's all. Hopefully that worked. This edge was up a little bit, but gotta let it dry a little bit and I'll be able to take it off. America. Good thing is with how I'm doing this is the color, which I don't know if I showed you guys before. I'm not going to try pronouncing the color, but whatever. You guys saw it. Good thing about using this is the paint that was already on there is similar enough where I really don't have to go that heavy. And if I do miss spots, you're not going to be able to notice very much anyways. Like for example, I didn't paint that there in the center, mainly because I don't want to get a bunch on the black, but no one's ever going to see it, you know? There's going to be the seat there. So, you know, who knows? Let's see. Accidentally touched that with my arm, but whatever. Oh, see, brand new. Oh. kind of a tight fit. And remember, we don't have brakes. And you don't have a seatbelt. So, I didn't think about that. Good luck, buddy. No brakes at all. I feel like it's gonna fall apart. Is that all she got? No, I don't want full throttle. It's doing its braking cycle. All right, his turn. All right, she's pretty much done. Painted. I still need to put some more of this stuff, pool noodles on it, which they're not pool noodles, but you know what I mean. But yeah, it's painted. It looks great. In way better condition than when I got it. Don't mind that. But yeah. I'm gonna replace a handful of different things on here. Probably a new torque converter, a new axle as it's warped, a new chain because this one is pretty jacked up. But yeah, I'm just gonna slowly put money towards it, and during that I will more likely make more videos, and you guys will probably be seeing this more. So yeah, I spent $250 for the cart, $160 for the engine, and probably around $50 worth of materials, paint, sandpaper, all that good old stuff. So it's really not that bad. I could easily list this up for a lot more than what I've put into it or what I got it for. But yeah, it looks good. So I guess this is the part where I say the outro. Yeah, so if you guys like this video, sub and subscribe. I'm probably gonna have more stuff like this in the future, maybe different projects. Who knows, you might just be seeing me put a torque converter on this or a new axle. So yeah, this channel is slowly turning into just a bunch of random stuff, projects, disc golf here and there, flying, all different types of things. So yeah, if you guys liked the video, comment, and if you didn't like the video, I guess still comment, let me know what I could have done better. I know I definitely could have done more filming how I was working on it and that type of stuff. I just got a little carried away when the camera was off and got stuff done without filming, so I could definitely do that better. But other than that, if you guys have any suggestions what I should do to this cart or anything else, let me know. And yeah, that's all. See you guys next time.